Hi, so it's Thursday. So I did my workout. I posted. I also got the Fall Dragon video up for tomorrow, so it's scheduled to post at 12, I think. So it's done. Yay. Feels so good. And then last night I did do a little bit of the next video, which I'm wondering if I should try to go ahead and get all the pencil done between tonight and tomorrow. So that way Saturday I can kind of just go in and just do the markers. But I started a little bit of it. Still got a long way to go. I almost fell backwards. But I've done that. So that's why I'm thinking maybe like throughout I might try to. We'll see. I don't know yet. Probably not, actually. I might do this. So what I've been doing though, I'm actually about to grab my food because I already cooked it. I'm just waiting for it to cool down. So my little project sketch that I made for this. So I've got the first layer done on everything. These are going to be extras. I don't know if I'll need these yet, but I have the paints here just in case. But all of these are now painted on both sides. So I'm going to do at least one more layer. This is straight up just paper with cheap acrylic paint. So I'm going to go at least one more time. This one might need 2 more. I'll have to see. I even got these painted. So I actually messed up on these. They were actually supposed to be kind of like pink or whatever. But I accidentally painted them. So what I'm going to do is almost kind of give it like a rustic feel. So this one was like originally the dark purple. And then I just went over it with the light purple. So that one's done. And then this one was half done with the light purple. So I'll finish the bottom off with pink. And then this will be pink because it'll be the purple, this one, and then this one will be down here. So just on the sides, that way I can do kind of like the larger flower here and then maybe a little one here. And then I'll get some diamond drills to kind of fill this out, so we'll see. But I am going to go over this with another layer. It's are thin, so I'll have to. But I think it'll be fine. So, yeah, I might stop so I can at least get some food. And then when I'm done eating, I'll come back. I mean, they're dry now. Like, all of it is, because it's fast drying acrylic. It's the apple barrel from Walmart. But they're all dry, so I'm going to do another coat of everything. And then we'll get to doing it. I think I know how I want to put it together. I think I figured it out. So I'm going to try it and see what happens. I'm really hoping this works. So I might actually need to put like dots of where I want stuff to go. But that's not why I'm hoping it works. So I'll have to find like good glue. I think I have E6000 somewhere. So I'll have to get that out. So that way I can glue all this together. So I'm hoping it works. It'll be so cool if it worked. But we shall see. We'll cross our fingers. But let me get some food and then I will come back. So I've been messing with the little project and it's not turning out the way I thought it would. To be fair, I'm an artsy person, not a crafty person, so this might be why. But this is where I'm at, so yeah. Nope, not so much. So probably gonna end it right here because this is not working. So I mean I could probably try again like later on if I figure it out a little bit more, but just this is not it's just not doing what I need it to. So we're just not gonna keep trying at the moment. Maybe in the future. I mean I'm just using like regular like Elmer's glue. Because I don't know where my E6000 is, and I'm not going to look for it right now. I'm like, it's just a project. It's not anything real. So, we'll have to see. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's just not working. So, that's okay. We're just going to move on. So, I'm thinking I might start on my dinosaur painting now. This. And just start like recording the video here. I'm probably gonna charge my phone up a little bit though, so that way I can. But I think that's what I'm gonna do, and just start this because I think I'll sketch it for the video on there, and then go from there. I think is what will happen. So we'll just do that, and then I might try this project again another time and kind of just see what happens. So I don't know. It's just not turning out the way I hoped it would, but that's fine. We'll just try again. Because I don't know. It might help if I had proper glue to make sure it all stuck down, because it is starting to come back up again. To be fair, it is on paint, so that's probably why. So that could be part of my issue. But I'm not going to run out to the store just for glue right now. I really don't want to. Maybe this weekend when I go grocery shopping I could pick some up, I suppose. But yeah, so I'm just going to end the little experiment for now, and then I will eventually come back to it. If not, then it's fine. But I will just start the process of recording the dinos now, I think. And then later on, I'll go back and work on the little kit some more. And I'll start that process, so let me get started. Alright, so it is Saturday now. So I got home from work, took a shower, I just had food. This is all I got done today. So in a minute, I'm gonna start coloring that to get it done. Because the video is technically supposed to go Friday, so we'll see if that actually happens. But first, we're gonna do plants. Because I've decided I'm just gonna put the plant stuff on here. I'm not gonna make a separate channel or anything. Because to be honest, I don't know if I'm ever actually even gonna do it. And there's probably just not much point. So, I technically have 3 plants I need to repot. However, I only have enough soil for 2, so I did the 2 smaller ones. And then probably Wednesday, I'm thinking I'm going to go out and get more soil. And then I can finish it up then. So I also got to check out the other plants still, because there's some that need like clipping outside and all that, but that won't be until later. The ones I'm repotting are this one at the moment, which is a bird and butterfly plant, and then this one, which I don't remember. I'll figure it out in a minute, because my Lysum, which is everything that's white, is what I have to wait on. So, and then I'm going to be using these 2 pots because they're kind of small, so I've already filled them up with soil. So I have a green one and a blue one. Right now there are caps on the bottom of them, so when I take them outside to water them, I'll take the cap off so the water can drain. But here's the fun part. So you probably see these. So this is dead roots. So I need to clean those off at some. I gotta do this one first because this one is separated. Okay, well that was easy. So here's the root system, which is not very big as you can tell. It's actually just literally coming out of one area. Very interesting. So I'm actually going to take these leaves off. I shouldn't have to cut them, I can just pull them because they're pretty much dead. Along with these down here. I'm about to kill this plant actually. So that's pretty cool. Okay, but yeah, we got pretty purple. So, oh, you know what? I need my book. Hold on, I need to find my book. I have the spade so I can do this properly, or at least try to. I'm not an expert, I don't know what I'm doing exactly, but right now I'm just trying to make a hole to shove this into here. So this is gonna have to sit somewhere so that way I can have this plant kind of sitting upright as much as possible. Just gonna push it over for a minute. All right, it's just gonna have to sit there. So I'll probably, oh shit. Oh, fuck. Well, I don't need the Elysum right now. I just need the other one. Okay, good. All right, good. Okay. So, oh, carnation. Okay. So this is a carnation. The Elysum is going to be absolutely terrible to deal with. Ugh. I'm going to go grab, in a minute, I'll grab little covers, these, to put in the holes so that way the water isn't necessarily going everywhere. But I'm also going to clean this plant up a little bit too with these dead leaves. So we'll just do that here in a second. So I'm also just separating these because I'm not 100. So now and then I'm gonna go put them outside for a minute so I can water them. I think the rest of the plants are fine because it's been raining the past several days and generally the water will come in like under where the porch is. So they should be fine. But it's just these two will need it just because they're brand new and they're not used to not having water. And then I will just go grab the little caps to put on this. All right. All right, I think that's fine for now. I am going to end up cleaning all this off before I put in some new plants. So I think I'll leave it right there for now, just so it's got some room. And then I want to open this. So it's just more of the little caps. Just to kind of shove into here to keep the water from evaporating out. But then Wednesday we will just plant everything else. Or like a few of the vegetable plants. I might just do like 4 of them. But I'm gonna go through all that outside. And then I'm going to start working on the coloring page. Alright, so it is Tuesday night and I head off today, so I've been pretty much working all day on these 2 kits. And for the most part, right now, I finished. I'm going to give it some time in case later on I come back and I'm like, oh, I want to change this or change that or something. But for the time being, they're done. So that's kind of my plan was I wanted to kind of do a big push and get them both done, and I did. I didn't really have that much left to do, but I'll still kind of just messing around with it. So made this, so this is evergreen, and then I made a coreopsis flower because I want to start to do the card, like the care card. So this one's the actual like activity book. So it's 34 pages, so it's just like little letter. So it's kind of be like a monthly focus. So here's the month. So you have like a weekly schedule. So I did 4 of these for each week. I also try to make the designs a tiny bit different each time. And Kana is saying something different as well. So the daily pages, I made 6 of these. So you can kind of go back and just erase whatever you don't want. Like for the next week or whatever. Then here's a Raptor routine tracker. So it's just like if there's like certain habits or a routine you want to get into, then you can just sit here and record it here. And there's like some other stuff you can put on the side. So there's 2 nest builders. So what this is that it's just kind of like draw eggs of like the goals you want to reach like in some type of way. So it kind of gives like a little bit of creativity for what you want to do. Then I have 2 of these Raptor plans. So we have kind of when you start off from like the very first step, like the beginnings, all the way until it's mature. And then we have it backwards because sometimes for me this happens where I'll start at the very end and then have to work my way backwards to make it easier to deal with. So I did it both ways. And I have 5 of these like make your own dinosaurs, whatever you want to do. And then this one's literally just kind of writing down any notes, like just random ideas of things that have either like changed for you or what you want to change, like that kind of stuff. And then there's like a 5-page note section to kind of do whatever you want. And then there's also like a little Kana print you can print out. And then I also did like her moods as well. So it's little extras. So that is now done. That's why I'm saying just for now, until later on, when I go back and I want to update it, I can. So this one's a tiny keepers kit. So I did 2 different title covers, just to make it a little bit different. So we kind of have like the welcome page. You have your ID card type of thing. So it's got your name, your favorite fossils, so the dinosaur, the like your where you live, and your Jurassic code name. And all this yellow is Kana also talking. So then here's a field explorer. So it's kind of just like every day you can kind of come up here, like record this stuff pretty much on all the days. I did a few of those, I don't remember. So then we have these mini quests. So it's just like a little map and there's like something you can kind of do on all of these. So I just did 2 of them. So there's like 12 quests. There's a decorate your own raptor egg, however you want to do it. Then you've got her lore card. So I just got like her description, so some information, a fact about like raptors and her in general. There's a little bit of lore, like just kind of who her group is, and then her type of personality. And again, she's also talking, and then the badge of completion, and that way you can kind of cut this out and decorate it and wear it if you want to. And then I have this little cutout that you can do of Kana. So, yeah, that's what I managed to do, so I think they're pretty cute. Yes, that took me pretty much all day. I expected it, and that's why I was like, I'm literally doing this all day, and I did. So, I think I'm going to stop now so I can work on the comic page. Just because I have to... I got about 2 hours, and I kind of need to go to bed because I have to be up for work in the morning. But, I'm just glad I finished because I've been working on this for like 2 months. Because I wrote down like what I wanted to do in May, and I just now finished. So, success. But, now, I have to do the care card, which I actually might just do tomorrow, because that should hopefully not take me too long. Because it's just going to be like a front and... Well, it's going to be technically like 2 pages, but it'll be like a front page and a back one, so when you print it, you can do it that way. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. And then we'll see what else. But yeah, I'm just glad that this is finished. So now when I do the other ones, it'll be a lot easier to get these done. Because now I have kind of beginning. But when I do the other 2 types, like my myths and the normals, I'm going to do them a little bit differently. Like I do plan on doing like actual like specific kits to the particular animal. Like I'm going to do a raptor specific kit. I'll do a Stegosaurus specific kit. I'll do like a dragon specific one. Like I will go into specifics, but I just want to get these general ones out of the way just to kind of get something out. So that's what I'm doing. But I'm just glad this is done. And then that way I can also eventually at some point, hopefully here soon, actually work on the clay magnet. So maybe I could do that tomorrow when I come home, because I get off at 2. But I do plan on going out, because I need to go pick up more soil to do the pot, and then for the Elysium. And then I'm thinking about eating at Panera just because it's in the same area, because I'm actually kind of tempted. I haven't had Panera in quite a while, and I was like, I could do that. So I think I am. So, and then I have to come home, and I have to do my workout. So I'm assuming all that will be done by maybe 4 o'clock, possibly 3:30. It depends. But I mean, I have off Thursday and Friday as well, so it's not a huge problem. But then that way I can come home and I can work on the card, and then probably just do clay magnet stuff. It's probably what will end up happening. And then Wednesday and Friday, oh gosh, I got my days. Thursday and Friday, I can do whatever else I have on my list, because I have some stuff written down. And tomorrow at work, in between, because it's 8 hours of sitting there, I'm gonna start planning out something else that I want to work on. I don't know if I'll get it out now. I might actually be able to get it out with the rest of the stuff, which would be really cool if I could. So we'll have to see. But right now, I'm just uploading Kana, these 2 activities, and then I might have it to where you can do both of them together if you want, versus like just have them together like on the same listing. I think is what I actually might end up doing, so we'll see. So I can just do like showcase like 1 page of each if it's like a double page or something. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. So I'm feeling pretty good, but it feels nice to be done. But let me work on this comic some more, because I still have not done the marker. I'm not finished with the marker yet. I'll probably just work on it until I go to bed. Well, because I gotta do dishes and whatnot. So probably till about 9:30, so I can do dishes and I can make my smoothie for tomorrow. So I think I'll just do that. Yeah, sounds like a plan to me. Okay, it's now Wednesday. I got home from work and stuff. I went to the store. I'll show you what I got in a second. I only got a couple of things, nothing crazy. So I got this far with the comic. So marker's done, which is good. So now I can start the pencil. It's not going to be done by Friday, but it's fine. I told myself with the long form videos, they'll get done when they get done. I'm not going to force myself to get through them, because sometimes it's just hard, especially when I got other work I probably should be doing more than that. So I still have not touched this. And with my little failed experiment, what I thought about this thing, what I thought about was actually getting clay, because I have some molds, and getting clay and like gluing the clay on there to make like a flower is what I was thinking. So I'm probably gonna end up doing that. I just gotta deal with clay at some point. Whew. I also went to Panera for lunch, so I had a lot. Okay, so I got that big thing of potting mix, so that way I can sit there and deal with the plants at some point. Those are my keys. I went to grab all this stuff out. There it is. Okay. So I got these wooden dowels for the plants so I can stick them up, because they both need help and support. So I got those to shove in there. So I have plenty of string sitting over here so I can tie them. So band-aids, because I don't have any. So these are little push pins, or little succulents. And I got these little flowers, which I thought would be fun for taking pictures with and just have a decoration. Because I also have a whole bunch of like garden rocks too, like small ones, that I'm also going to use as well. So I thought those would be just a nice little addition. And then at Michael's, I found these. So they're paint by numbers, which I hate them because paint suck, but come on. So you have 2 dragons fighting. So it's like a red and a blue one. And then this is so much fun, but these are T-Rexes. So you have one breathing fire at another one. Like, it looks like a T-Rex. There's no name. That's what it looks like. So I thought these might be fun for future videos at some point. I thought would be a good idea. But that's pretty much it. So now I'm going to work on Coral Bean's card to get that done. Because I should be able to get that done tonight because it shouldn't be too long. So I'm going to do that. And then I think I really just have to get her stuff sent over to my laptop so I can take care of everything. But then after that, I wrote down some notes for a kind of colored me adventure or something is what I'm going to call it. I'm going to get some ideas from chat because it's just honestly, it's a little easier and I can kind of just go from there and build off of it is my intention. That's probably what the rest of tonight's going to be, honestly. Yeah, so I'm just going to end this here and then we'll just start fresh for the next vlog. Hopefully there's a little more activity, but I can't promise anything, so hope you enjoyed. But thank y'all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.